What's up everyone, welcome back to the channel again. We're here at Disneyland Resort because today's the kickoff of Star Wars Season of the Force here at Disneyland. Special merchandise, special food, special character meet and greets. I'm here today to show you a little bit of that. One of the special character meet and greets is Luke Skywalker for the very first time in Star Wars Galaxy's Edge. It's gonna be the Luke that's from the Mandalorian TV series. He's gonna be roaming around Galaxy's Edge. He already had his first set. I'm gonna try to catch him for the next set. There'll be a special entertainment tonight. We have a new projection show in the Galaxy's Edge area by the Millennium Falcon, so there's a lot to cover. I'm gonna try to do as much as I can today to show you guys little clips of kind of what you can expect. And then we'll also do some other updates around Disneyland Resort today, just in general for this current week at the end of March. But thanks so much for watching, guys. Let's go ahead and get started on this day. All right, so if you guys are interested in seeing Luke Skywalker for yourself when you're visiting Disneyland during Star Wars Season of the Force, just go ahead and search Luke Skywalker in the Disneyland app and it'll tell you his times throughout the day. His first set today started over here in the marketplace, and then the second set listed over by the Millennium Falcon, Smuggler's Run. So he's kind of just wandering around. He is taking photos and like speaking to different guests, but he doesn't have like a line or anything where you can take a photo and like wait in line. He's just kind of free roaming. So check the app to see what times he's going to be where. They're doing a pretty good job of listing so that people can prepare for it. So we're over here waiting for Luke Skywalker to come out. We have Vi Marathi, Rey, Chewbacca. I'm actually going to try to get a picture with Vi. I'm supposed to tell you about I was supposed to tell you magpie was the code word I was supposed to tell you.
Who gave you that intel?
Someone from within the Resistance.
Okay. Glad to know we have another member of the Resistance on our side.
Yes, yes. Thanks.
I'll give you another call sign.
Okay.
If you're looking for any of us, say Ignite the Spark and we'll always respond with Light the Fire.
Okay.
Sound good?
Ignite the Spark.
Light the Fire.
Here he is. Luke Skywalker just came out right here for his set with R2-D2 here in front of the Falcon. Hello.
My name is Luke Skywalker. I'm looking for Jedi text to rebuild the Jedi Order. Have you seen any? You have? No, I have not. You haven't, but you're looking for it. So I can count on you as an option. I'll do my best.
So again, when you guys are finding Luke Skywalker, he's just going to be walking around. And he has R2-D2 trailing behind, but he'll stop for photos if you ask him really quick. He kind of talks about kind of a mission that he's on, what he's doing, but he's not going to like line up and have anyone take photos like in a queue. It's kind of just go as you can and try to squeeze in when you're able to. Obviously today is a lot more packed than what it normally would be because it's his first day and it's the first day of Star Wars Season of the Force. But it should be a lot better later on during this whole celebration, and I'm excited for you guys to be able to see this amazing thing because we've never had Luke Skywalker in this land that was locked in a timeline, and now it's fully available for new characters like this, which is awesome. But let's keep checking some new things, maybe some new food or drink to try, and if not, I might just have a Tatooine sunset because that's my go-to. So this is one of the coaxium sippers that was available today. It's already sold out. So thankfully someone's letting me borrow theirs to show you guys. But the straw normally goes in on top, but look what happens. You open it up and your drink is inside. How cool is that? It's in the coaxium tube. That is so cool.
The theming is perfect.
This is the best theming they've had in Galaxy's Edge so far. So I decided for Star Wars Season of the Force, I'm just going to do the classic. The Ronto wrap with the Tatooine sunset. One of the best things, you can't go wrong with it. On the way in too, we even got our free Star Wars Season of the Force trading card pack, and it even has a little Arabesh alphabet on the back so you can decode Arabesh while you're visiting Star Wars Galaxy's Edge. Mondo opened his up here. You got 4 different ones you can get. Pretty awesome. And it's given out free while supplies last when you're walking around Galaxy's Edge.
Doc-Ondars.
Doc-Ondars, yep. And classic. Mondo got the classic as well too.
Can't beat it.
Cannot beat it. This is what I wanted. We also have the Mandalorian and Grogu around today. In addition to Luke Skywalker and Vi Marathi, Rey, Chewbacca. It's a crowded day here for characters in Galaxy's Edge.
Come forward.
There's Grogu right there.
That's a lot easier.
Now we had Ahsoka coming out. Ahsoka Tano. Hey, Ahsoka. Last character sighting we have for today, the Stormtroopers and Kylo Ren.
This outpost is nothing but smugglers, thieves, and pirates. Here. Copy.
And again, all these characters are just roaming around Galaxy's Edge. They will stop for photos occasionally, but there's no line traditionally set up for any of the characters here. All right, so there is some special merchandise set up over here at the Star Trader for Star Wars Season of the Force. So we're gonna check it out, as well as I think they were doing a signing with Ashley Eckstein, who voices the original Ahsoka Tano from the Clone Wars series. Here's a look at some of the general Star Wars merchandise, but today, everyone was here for the new collab that they did with Ashley Eckstein, voice of Ahsoka Tano. So here's her collection. It's very bright, very colorful. She was here taking photos, signing. Very, very cool set. They have like a shoulder bag here. There's Ahsoka herself. This is a really cool sweater though. It's like vintagey. And then they have another kind of vintage one over here. T-shirt. It's like an acid wash. This one says, "May the Force be with you." And then it has the characters on the sleeves. And then there's some other shirts over here. This one says Princess, and that one says Daddy. And here's a look at the Death Star popcorn bucket. This is $35. It lights up. And it's very, very coveted today. A lot of people in line to get it. It first debuted on Disney Cruise Line, hadn't made its debut yet in parks. Today was the first day for Star Wars Season of the Force, and it had quite the long lines this morning. It's available over here at the Tomorrowland popcorn stand. You can also get it too by mobile ordering some items over at Star Wars Galaxy's Edge and some of their restaurants. And they were even selling it at Catsaco's Kettle Corn, that the popcorn stand inside Galaxy's Edge. They're doing it there as well too. A little bit less of a line over there. Of course, with Star Wars Season of the Force, Hyperspace Mountain has returned to Disneyland. The crowds have also come. It's about 65 minutes, which isn't too bad in the grand scheme of things when it comes to Space Mountain. But Hyperspace Mountain is the Star Wars layover that happens every year over at Space Mountain here in Tomorrowland. It's actually my preferred version, in all honesty, these days. So I don't know if we're going to wait to go on it, but I just wanted to come over here anyway and check it all out. I did see the single rider line. It looked honestly longer than the regular line. So not always the best option. All right, we are waiting for the brand new projection show here in Galaxy's Edge. We are like T-minus 30 minutes waiting. It's all going to take place on the spires of Batuu. And Little Bard there is going to be the star of the show. So there's a lot of people here. They've already closed off the area. So if you're wondering, if you're watching this video, it does seem that there can be times when they reach capacity. Although today is probably a more exaggerated option, as there's large sections that are cordoned off for media and things where normally guests could just watch. So that won't be in play other nights. And of course, this is the first night too, right? Everyone wants to see it on the first night. But honestly, this available instead of regular fireworks is a really great option.
Smugglers and scoundrels, pirates and rogues, travelers and adventurers, welcome. My name is Tohan Ledge, the Lore Weaver. Tonight, I invite you to join me around the fire of memory for a tale of prophecy. His life was without freedom, but he would grow to become cunning and brave. Soon these talents would draw the eyes of evil. The boy mature, and a love blossomed between a powerful queen and a noble knight. The path forward was bright. Became foe, and where a brother once stood, now an enemy is forged. But the brave rose to meet it, even in the midst of cold desolation. The embers of love burned bright. A young Jedi learned the old ways. Brother and sister were reunited and brought light back to the galaxy, finally securing a time of peace for a while. Many cycles have passed, but the way of the Jedi perseveres. Rivers of story became myth, and myth collected into pools of rumor. To pass on to others the power of the Force, this is the legacy of the Jedi. Today, even through our bright suns, the darkness continues to creep. In turbulent times, we all must look to find balance. What is our legacy? Will you help forge a new chapter? Raise your lights high against the darkness and share this tale. In the name of resistance, speak the name Skywalker. 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 Skywalker.
All right, that wraps up this day here at Disneyland for Star Wars Season of the Force. I hope you enjoyed coming along with me on this fun day, just all the different Star Wars things they have going on for this celebration. The Shadows of a Memory, the Skywalker Saga, was the coolest thing that I've seen Disney do in a while as far as nighttime entertainment. It was incredible, and honestly, I can't wait to watch it again. We watched both showings of it tonight, the 9:15 or the 9 o'clock and the 10:15 showing. I think that's going to be the same showings every single day that it's going to be. So just check the Design app, search for Skywalker, and you're going to find it. They're going to have the show times listed there. The first showing is a little bit before the fireworks show, so that you can just kind of hang tight and stick around and then watch the fireworks show after. But thanks again for watching. If you did like the video, hit the thumbs up, leave a comment below about something you're excited to do, or if you're going to be coming to see this over at Disneyland. And make sure you subscribe to the channel for some more videos and podcasts. Thanks so much, and we'll see you in the next one, guys.